Hey guys, this is Alex from Top Tennis Training, and today I've got an exciting video for you. Babolat have sent me a new tennis racket, the Pure Drive. It's one of my favorite rackets of all time. It's a racket I used to play with, and I'm so excited to have a look. Let's unpack this racket and have a look exactly what it looks like. I'm so excited. It's like Christmas come early, opening presents. Wow. Now before we get into the review, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that notification bell. This does help us grow and helps us produce more videos like this for you in the future. So let's discuss the way the racket looks. A great color. The electric blue really stands out and pops out at you. It does go well with the black, although there's not a huge contrast there. Blue and black, perhaps a different color would work too. I know that this color pattern is very similar to the racket that Babolat have released earlier, the Pure Drive VS, which kind of looks a little bit similar to this. So in that case, I would say it doesn't look as new and innovative as you would have thought, but I do love this color and I do love the combination. It's good to see that Babolat kept their tubiness here in the throat, the elliptical shape here on the main frame. All in all, it does look like the Pure Drive that we're used to. I can see there's a slightly busier design here on the main throat, where usually Babolat write the Pure Drive, the Drive logo here. It has been put into a bit of a pattern. It's not as obvious as on the other rackets that they've done, but it does make the frame look a little bit thinner because it looks like it's kind of popping out at you. Almost looks similar to the Aero in that respect because of the way that the lines go. It makes the beam feel a little bit thinner. So now let's talk about the features of the racket. Well, in true Babolat style, they've come up with new technologies to improve the racket. We have the FSI technology, which is their new system of the grommets. The grommets are in a hexagon shape, which supposedly allow the strings to move a lot more, giving it a bigger trampoline effect, increasing power and increasing spin. This is a racket that's already quite powerful, and for those power players, if you increase even more power, I'm really excited to see what it does. For me personally, I used to play with this racket simply because I loved the amount of power it generated on my serve, and if you can find a way to control it with your spin, if you can counter that power and control that power, it can be a great racket for you. Another new technology that Babolat have introduced is the HTR system, which is the higher torsion rigidity, and it's the way that they mold the rackets, making them a little bit more stiff, a little bit more rigid, and hopefully giving you a little bit more power again on the ball. The next system is their SWX system. Well, the SWX is the shock absorbing system which has been put inside the racket. They've always used the Cortex system. I don't know if you're familiar with the previous rackets of the Pure Drive. They used to have one of these torsion systems in the throat. They've got rid of that on their previous design, and this follows suit. So there's no Cortex, visible Cortex in the racket, but it's been put inside it, and that will help you reduce those vibrations going through the arm. And for those of you that suffer with wrist issues, elbow issues like tennis elbow or shoulder problems, it's a great way to reduce stress on those joints, simply because that vibration that was going through your arm at contact will be taken away. This, however, does mean that sometimes that reduces power because the racket can start feeling a little bit dead. Those of you that wear that vibration dampener, if you get used to playing with it for too long, when you take it off, it feels too much vibration, but you do get a lot more power. So let's see if Babolat managed to reduce their vibration but still maintain that power aspect of the racket that we love so much with the Pure Drive. So now let's discuss the specs of the racket. Well, just like with the previous Pure Drives, the head size has remained at 100 square inches, which is considered quite big amongst the pro range rackets. It gives you more power. Remember, the bigger the head size, the more power you'll get, simply because you're going to get more of that trampoline effect on the racket. The strings get to move a lot more. The weight is 300 grams. You will have the 315 gram tall version coming out later in January 2021. The balance is at 320 millimeters. Now it has gone down slightly as it was at 330 millimeters in the previous version, therefore it's gone a little bit more head light. However, the flexibility rating has gone up, so it's 72 instead of 71, therefore it has become a little bit more stiff. And maybe that's due to the new technology, the HTR system that they've introduced, the molding process making the racket a little bit more rigid. We don't know the swing weight. I expect it to be around the 320-330 range. All in all, it looks like a great racket with great specs, and it will be interesting to see how it performs on the court. I'm really excited to try out this racket, put some strings in it and see how it feels. I used to use it when I played tournaments. Now I switched to the Aero to try it out, but I'm ready to get back to the Pure Drive and just get that power back in my game. Look out for the next video where we play test the racket and let you know exactly how it feels and how all those new technologies perform. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the unpacking of my new Pure Drive. Let me know what you think of the design. Let me know if you're excited to use it. Let me know which racket you use already, and perhaps we can review it in the near future. And also let me know any other comments under the video. Press the like button and of course subscribe to the channel. Anyway, see you soon.